Hey guys, it's Doris from LookMazing, and I've actually tested quite a few of the drugstore makeup products, so I thought it would be fun and about time that I do my favorite picks from the drugstore. So I have a couple different products for each different category, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So the first products that I have here are concealers. So I have chosen two of them, and one of them is by NYX, and this is their HD concealer, and in the color, let's see, it's CW10, which is their yellow one. So I was using this yellow highlighting powder underneath my eye area, and I thought, wow, it makes such a great difference that I wanted to find a concealer that had a yellow tint to it. And I thought this one by NYX is really, really good because it's very lightweight, because I don't really like it to be too heavy, but it does provide really great coverage and also doesn't crease or kind of fill into any fine lines. So I thought this was a great pick from the drugstore and very comparable to other of my more higher end ones. And the other one that I really love too is by Maybelline, and this is part of their Fit Me collection, and I am in the color 25 medium, and so this concealer is one that pretty much matches my skin tone, so it provides pretty great coverage for those dark under eye circles, but it doesn't offer that highlighting pop that the NYX one does. But overall, I just really also love this formula because it is lightweight and also does not crease. So yeah, so these are my two picks for drugstore concealers. So I only actually have one foundation favorite because I'm pretty picky. So the one I have here is by Maybelline, and it's a Fit Me collection, and I am the color 220 Natural Beige. I think drugstore foundations, for me in particular, I have a hard time finding the right color match, but also the formula tends to be too drying. And this one I really love because it's really reminiscent of my BB cushions, which I tend to pull or go towards more. So the formula is actually dewy and smooth, and it is tailored more towards normal to dry skin. So I would say out of their, Fit Me collection, these are my two favorite products. And for powder, I really love the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and this is pretty much just a translucent one. And I find this really nice, especially to set, if your BB cream or your foundation, and it doesn't really feel too drying, which I tend to, experience with a lot of different powders, and it looks a little chalky. But this one looks really natural and pretty much just sets everything, even underneath the eye area too. I really love this one, and it's super affordable. So for eye products, and I won't go into this in too much detail because you guys have already heard me talk about it a lot. So for eyeshadows, the Nudes palette by Maybelline, my, I would say, go-to palette, pretty much every neutral color you can think of, all in one. But I also love another formula of theirs, is their Color Molten Shadows, and this is the one, I think it was part of their special edition when they celebrated their 100-year anniversary. So I think they do sell them in different combos, but this one, just the packaging was different. But I like the formula because it's really velvety, but also the pigment is great and easy to blend. And I think the duos are just perfect if you guys want to just grab something quick. I think the pairings they come up with are really nice, and this one is my go-to one for every day. So a brown color and also a nice pink color. And I have here one by CoverGirl. This is their Bombshell Shine Shadow, and I really love this because it's super easy to apply. I pretty much just squeeze a little bit and put it on my finger, and basically you can just rub it on your eyelid, and it's a really nice, I would say, base color. Has a slight shimmer to it, but not too overwhelming. But I love to use this even if it's just, I'm throwing on mascara. I'll just put a little bit of this on as well too, just to make my eyes look brighter. So in terms of mascaras, this was actually really hard to choose my favorites because most of the mascaras that I do use are drugstore, because I feel like they dry up pretty quickly, and the price difference between a drugstore one versus like a more luxury one, I think there's a significant difference, but in terms of the experience and the formula, I don't find it to be that different. So I would say, yeah, if you guys are looking to kind of save on one makeup product, I would definitely recommend drugstore mascaras. And the ones I have here are, the first one is the Maybelline Last Sensational, and I feel like this is a great one if you really want to go for volume. I think the formula is not too heavy, but heavy enough to create that, I would say, thicker eyelash effect. So I really like this one, and it's the, I would say, the black color. yeah, most of my mascaras are in the black color, and this one in particular doesn't smudge a lot, so also important to know. The other one I have here is by CoverGirl, and this is their Super Sizer, and I really like to use this one if I'm going for more of a lengthening effect. It does add volume as well, but I just find the bristles, in terms of it being this kind of rubbery material, to be very easy to get in between the lashes, so I go for this one if I'm going more for like a delicate lengthening effect. So for lip products, I have 4 of them to show you guys, 2 lipsticks and 2 glosses. So on the lipstick side, I would say for fall, winter, kind of the darker berry tones, I really love the Rimmel lipsticks, and I would say their color selection is pretty flattering in terms of my medium skin tone, and also the formula is really great because I find that with the darker kind of, I would say, vampy colors, it tends to be really drying on the lips, but I think the Rimmel formula is great, and it's still really moisturizing and just has a hint of shine, so I love those. And in terms of more summery coral colors, I really love the Revlon lipsticks, and I think they have great reds as well too, so, and the formula also very nice, and in terms of being moisturizing but also very easy to apply. So yeah, so those are my 2 lipstick picks. And for glosses, I would say my all-time favorite is the NYX Butter Gloss because it's just super moisturizing, but also the color is great too, and it has that really great, I would say, sweet smell to it, so almost like candy. And this one, ooh, in particular, is the creme brulee color, so very natural and more on the slightly pink nudie side, so this is perfect for every day. And my other favorite is actually by Neutrogena, and this is their Moisture Shine Lip Soother, and I really like this because it has both SPF 20, and I think a lot of the lip balms that I have are usually 15, so I like that extra or stronger SPF, but it has this cooling effect to it too. So this is something that I tend to go towards when I'm in really, really cold weather, and sometimes when you have the sunscreen formula, it turns your lips white. I'm not sure if that's just me, but I don't like sunscreen formulas because it has this white aftercast, so this one doesn't have that effect, but it's also really cooling and has some shine. So yeah, so my go-to for super cold weather. So this product is also a Maybelline product, and it is their Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. So out of all the products that I mentioned so far, they're mostly makeup products, but I would say this one is a preparation product, so I wanted to include it also because in terms of primers, most of the ones that I have are in the heavier bottles, either with a pump, but I find this one to be such a great packaging and very easy to travel with. And I would say in terms of the actual primer itself, it's very, very nice, and it's, I would say, not too heavy so that you don't feel like you have something on. I know some primers kind of leave like a stickier feeling at the end, but this one goes on super smooth, and I feel like it does what it says. It covers all your pores so that your foundation or BB cream goes on pretty smoothly, so I recommend this one. So to wrap up this video, I have my favorite nail polish, which is by Essie. So I would say every time I go to the drugstore, I take a peek at Essie's colors because I find their color selection to be really fast but also pretty on trend. So their fall colors were something that really caught my eye, and this one in particular is called Bahama Mama. I'm sure I wore it in one of my previous videos, but yeah, so my favorite drugstore nail polish would probably be Essie, just for the color selection. I would say Essie nail polishes you would probably want to put on a top coat. I would say they chip slightly easier than the other nail polishes that I have, but I just really love them for the colors. So I hope you guys find that helpful and enjoyed the video, and if you guys did, please give the video a big thumbs up, and also make sure you guys are subscribed to our channel. And also, if you guys have any recommendation on drugstore products that I should try out, please let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye!